Hello, hello, it is Teresa Fernand and it is Tuesday's Charm. Gosh, it's been a minute since I've connected with all of you. It wasn't for the lack of trying, but things have been a little crazy. I think for everyone trying to gear in and get back into the swing of things. What's been coming up consistently in my readings and in my client interactions is this wanting to stay in the safety and conformity of what is versus braving the deeper, darker unknown. How do we get from the past into the future? So we're at this point of discontentment, and there's a lot of the feeling of the descent. I spoke to a number of clients in the past couple of weeks about this dissension process of, okay, well, we took the leap, but what's next? We know what we had yesterday is no longer, whether it's gone or no longer serves, or we're just complete with this chapter, this cycle. We're ready for something different. We're ready for something more. But how do we get there? We have to be able to free fall sometimes in a bit, to say, let me get out of the safety and conformity. It's time that I brave the deeper, darker unknown. It's very scary. We are humans that like consistency. We like predictability. We like security. It's one of the hierarchy of needs is to feel certainty, right? So a lot of us are struggling with the transitioning period, or the descent period, if you will. So let's see how we can get there. All right, there's going to be decisions, a lot of things that are going to require a yes and a no. But I feel like for a lot of you, I need a hard no to say, no, I'm done with this. I'm not going to provide any more time, effort, and energy into whatever this is. So I want a hard no from some of you. There's decisions to be made. Okay, so charms are showing me. Okay. A lot of discernment, a lot of patience is needed. Staying in the quiet and listening for what to do next. Giraffe is here again to say that we need to reach higher. We've spoken about this for months now, about attaining the tallest, the leaves that are at the top. And if you've coached with me before with regards to career, it's saying that, are we applying for the job that we have, or are we applying for the job that we want? It's really important for you to reassess things at this time. I feel like some of you are not striving for bigger and higher gains because we're wanting to get out of where we are, but we're not sure and don't have the confidence to project where we need to be going. Spider, what are we creating? What web are we going to catch sustenance with? Okay, this is a big one. I feel hopes and dreams being achieved and realized. So what we've put out there, what we have been thinking of and putting in our vision boards or manifesting or our wishes, it's about to come to fruition. I have the wish like saying it's here. It's what you're doing. It's what you are wanting. Okay. There's a lot, double elephants here. So I feel that people are ready to make the move with their family. I didn't even know I had two elephants in here, to be quite honest with you. So now I'm seeing, I don't even know where this one came from. So I have two elephants saying we're going to move the herd, that there's more. I feel like I'm going to follow my friends, or I'm going to follow extended family to wherever they're moving to. There's a herd mentality happening here of wanting to make a move that feels better for myself and my family. There's a lot of people considering to going with the flow of the people around them. So there's people contemplating a major life move and to move their family and to do that. Yeah, Bear is here too. How will it affect my children going forward? There's a lot of talk with that. There's a return of an ex or a conversation that's going to be happening with someone from the past, ex-friend, ex-mate, ex-spouse, ex-lover, but I feel like somebody's coming around to connect with you. You're in their thoughts, so that should be interesting. I might be getting a lot of phone calls next week. The horse is on its kind of almost on its back, saying that you've had enough. Too much responsibility is being placed on you to move forward and be into action, but yet you're feeling the frustration of not being able to provide for yourself what you need based on the limitations of what's around you. There's a lot of spiritual here. So we have the dove, we have the Garesh, we have the divine feminine, and we have the Celtic knot. There's a lot of spiritual symbolism here saying to call on your own knowing, your own connection, your own divine purpose. The answers are here. They're not outside of yourself. So there is a big calling for the uniting of spiritual beliefs, of what you've been conforming to. I feel like a lot of people have been kind of sticking it out, but you're going to notice there's a lot of people that are sick of keeping quiet. Okay, so this past 2 weeks, this came up last week, even though I didn't post about it, was very strong about not being in the safety and conformity of the consensus. We're going to start seeing people rising up in politics, in schools, because parents are taking things back. People are taking back and advocating now what's right for them and not being afraid to speak out. So the message here is clear to stop feeling battered and wounded by the past, and to be able to stand tall, like, you know what, I survived this. I went through this, but now I'm moving myself and my family to where I feel right, where I feel comfortable, and that decision feels like it's what's right for me. So know that the universe is supporting you at this time for the moves that you want to make. They hear your decisions, and there's a lot more things to come, so stay tuned. And I will be in New York in 2 weeks. I will see you on the 14th through the 26th. If you haven't booked so already, please do. Please get in touch. Let's put our groups together. Schedule is nearly full, but always finding space and time for those who need me. So I wish you a week of blessings and gratitude. Ciao for now.